Hi guys, it's Juliana and welcome back to another video or episode of Super Abilities. Now let's get into it. Sorry I haven't posted in a while, but let's get into it. So, today's episode is going to be on the Hulu show Speechless. It centers around a character named JJ that has cerebral palsy, and he's currently at the stage in his life where he's in high school. So a lot of things in high school can be tough, but it basically just talks about his life living with CP. And a lot of the shows that I've seen or movies or shows I've seen that talk about CP or have someone that has CP in the show, it's either played by an actor who doesn't actually have CP or it's just not true. And one thing that I really like about the show is the actor has CP, so he's not only acting, he's going from his life experience, and that is one thing I like, because it's not just, oh, I'm getting acting, I'm an actor to be getting paid for a person that doesn't really have this disability, but I'm gonna act so I can get paid to play someone with a disability. It's still a good show, but it's not as heartfelt or it's not as motivating if you play a person that doesn't really have the disability. So yeah, it's a really good show. And another thing is it's a comedy show, so there's a lot of comedy in it, but it's still really good and really accurate. So he's going through the struggles of high school. So one episode features his wheelchair breaking. What's his electric wheelchair breaking? So how's he gonna do school? Or his aide getting sick. How's he gonna talk? Because he's a nonverbal kid in high school with cerebral palsy. And so he doesn't make a whole lot of friends, and it basically just talks about the ups and downs of having CP, and it's a really good show. The rating that I would give Speechless is a 9 because it is super accurate and the acting is good and it's just overall a really good show. So I'd rate it as a 9, and that's why. And I would recommend you watch it. And I looked to see if they were still airing it, and it turns out they're not airing it because not a whole lot of people are watching it. And it's a really good show, so it just really annoys me that not many people are watching it, because it's a really accurate show. I'm not saying everything is accurate 100%, but it's a lot better than if some random actor off the side of the street was auditioned to be someone with CP and then got the part without actually having CP themselves, because the person that has cerebral palsy can play it off or play it way better than a person who's acting, because they've only seen, or they've only I guess seen it but not really been around it. So I guess that is a really good reason why I like the show, but it's not only because of that. I have cerebral palsy myself, and so when I saw the show, I was just this is a really good written show, and it tells the story of all sorts of people with CP, and it not only shows you how it is or what it's like to live with cerebral palsy, it shows you a lot of things that we go through, and I really enjoyed that because I've never gotten to have that opportunity before. It's there's a lot of shows on autism and all sorts of different disabilities, but there hasn't really been much about cerebral palsy. I mean, there's a lot of shows out there, but they might not be the most accurate or very good shows. But I can tell you, myself, as a person with CP or cerebral palsy, it is a really good show. I would recommend checking it out. It's on Hulu. And please go check it out, because I feel like the more people that know about it, maybe they'll bring the show back on air for it. Because the reason they took it off was because not enough people were watching. So maybe if more people start watching it, maybe it'll come back. I don't know. Hopefully, because it is a really good show and I would recommend it. It's called Speechless. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you enjoyed this episode, please give this video a thumbs up. And thanks for watching, guys. Peace.